Hello and welcome to the weather update. It's 3 p.m. October 19, 2020, and say hello to Tropical Storm Epsilon. It is formed, and yes, we have another area watching south of Cuba that we'll have to watch. But let's get to the latest on Tropical Storm Epsilon. Epsilon, looking at the latest public advisory, it is as of 11 a.m. It is depression now transferred, strengthened to Tropical Storm Epsilon. Its location is 25.6 north, 55.3 west, about 735 miles southeast of Bermuda. Maximum sustained winds are 40 miles an hour. Right now, it's not moving at all. It's stationary. Minimum central pressure is 1,000 millibars, or 29.53 inches. The tropical storm force winds extend outward up to 140 miles, primarily to the north and east of the center. So let's go look at our map here, and you'll see where this is heading. So this is mainly going to be out in the sea, but it is going to become a hurricane, and it's going to come close to Bermuda again. So yeah, a hurricane, and it's going to become a powerful hurricane. We're going to look at some of the models too. And like I said, it's moving. It's stationary. It's not even moving right now, but it is going to strengthen and become a hurricane, probably by this thing Wednesday. So let's take a look at this thing on satellite. We'll go to tropical tidbits. Let's go to current storms here so we can get a look at this thing. So this is, it's saying remnants about Epsilon. It was declassified already? I don't know why it's saying that. But it will, I don't know why it's saying that. But this is the circulation right here. You can clearly see it's got some tropical characteristics to it, so it will strengthen. I don't know why it's saying remnants, because we're already at tropical storm Epsilon, so I don't know why it's saying at remnants of Epsilon. That's a misprint. We'll refresh this. It's still on the map, right? Yep. So I don't know why it's saying that. But this is the circulation. This is what it looks like right now. We'll go ahead and we'll choose the visible, because it is daytime, so you can get an idea what it looks like. There you go. Oh, you can see some convection going right there. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, it's definitely on the move. It's definitely strengthening. That's for sure. Looking at another satellite loop here. Actually, I should not have closed that. Let's reopen that. We'll look at another satellite loop. This is our area. You see that we have this stall frontal boundary to the northwest. We're in this junky air. Let me go to the tropical Atlantic here. You get an idea of what hopefully this will show up Epsilon. Oh, it doesn't show it up. Yeah, we gotta go further. Alright, that's the US Atlantic coast. That's this was this the same one? Yeah, it's the same one. I need the whole Atlantic. Tropical Atlantic, that's the one. My mistake. Sorry. Yeah, there's Epsilon right there. You can clearly see it. There it is, and there's that other area of disturbed weather that they're watching. So, tropics getting active once again. If we look at the actual CONUS view, you'll see the pattern that we're in, which is kind of junky, as you can see. It's pretty junky, very junky actually. So, getting to our current conditions. Excuse me. Temperatures are in the mid-60s across the area. We have a southeast wind, plenty of clouds. The sun's trying to come out, we have dew points in the mid-50s. So dew points starting to rise a little higher in New Jersey. Ooh, 71 at Lakehurst. So we're warming up a little bit over there. So let's go to the models, and we will go ahead and look at the North American view here. Actually, I wanted to go back to that and look at the models for the Epsilon current storms, and look at the what they call the spaghetti models, and see what is showing up here. Let's see what we have. So this is the track here. No real threat to land. Looks like this one stays out in the ocean, which is good, but it's going to be a monster storm. But fortunately, it does not look like it's going to affect land. But maybe Bermuda gets a glancing blow. So let's go look at our upper air here, and we're going to go ahead and I wanted to do the weather update now so we can get that visible satellite imagery of Epsilon right there. So let's go look at the North American view. Alright, There's Epsilon right there. So this is the GFS, the 12Z GFS run. Let's go ahead and go to the upper air here. So you'll see here that we have this trough that is in the upper Midwest, and we've got this ridge in the east. This is not a great pattern for us, as you can see. It keeps us kind of warm, above normal in Junky. There's Epsilon right there. And so it slowly moves to the northwest and then gets pulled out. It does not look like it affects land at all, according to this, luckily. But we still got this ridge in the east, literally not going anywhere. We thought maybe by the weekend it would go away. This ridge doesn't go anywhere. We'll have to wait until maybe Halloween to get rid of this ridge. The model keeps delaying this. Oh, and look, there's another storm forming right there. So we're not done yet. We're going to have tropical systems. We're going to be dealing with them right through the end of this year. I'm telling you that right now. We're going to go past Zeta for sure, I think. Because after Epsilon is Zeta. And after we get past Zeta, I think that's the record for the furthest we've ever gotten. Which I'm pretty sure we're going to pass this year. But, yeah, not a great pattern for us. Obviously, at least there's no tropical system impacting us. I guess you could be happy about that there's a westerly flow enough to keep them away from land. Well, let's go ahead and look at the European model. So again, looking at the European. Here we go. See that ridge? There's Epsilon right there. Euro brings it maybe a little bit closer. It looks like the Euro brings it a little closer to Bermuda. But we still have that ridge right there in the east. That doesn't go anywhere. Right through October 28th. We're stuck in this junky southwesterly flow. Unfortunately, so it's very junky pattern we're in. If you want the kind of day you had on Saturday, I don't know when the next day will be like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed Saturday to get some nice fall foliage pictures, because I don't know when we're gonna get another day. We may not. And by the time it clears out, the leaves will probably be gone. Let's go looking at the surface here. Actually, I want to go back to that. Hold on a minute. Go back to that view. And we're going to go look at the surface on this so you can gives you a broader look as to everything going on. So, there's Epsilon right there. You get to see it. Here it goes. But for us, we've got this stuck in this junky pattern. Stall front syndrome, too. We'll be doing a little stall front syndrome just to get into next week, so that means rain and clouds, and then maybe we'll clear it out before the month is over. And look, there's the next system forming. So, yeah, we got to keep a watch. And then you have that other area, too, but it doesn't look like the models do anything with it. So, yeah, a junky pattern, basically, for us, pretty much, unfortunately. And it sucks. It really does suck with that southwesterly flow in the upper atmosphere. It's going to be a junky pattern. We'll start with the clouds, because when I mean junky, I mean lots of clouds around. So here's Monday. This is the GFS. Tuesday, Thursday, maybe some clear skies on Thursday. Maybe. There won't be a cool day, that's for sure. And then Friday, maybe we can get some clear skies over part of Long Island, maybe. Saturday, we're just stuck in this junk. We're stuck in it. We have to wait until October 30 for a really good cold front comes through. It's ridiculous. We're in October. We're going to be well above normal for this October. This might be the warmest October on record. Maybe we can actually accomplish that. That was looking at the skies. So we'll go ahead and look at the NAM as far as the skies go, and then we're going to go look at the precipitation, and then we'll look at the temperatures as well. So you'll see plenty of clouds in this too as well. Plenty of clouds. It's going to be junky. It's right through Wednesday. You're going to have some sun, but not the kind of nice sky we had on Saturday. We're stuck in this for a while. So now I'll go to the NAM 12 kilometer and we'll look at precipitation here. And here is the precipitation. So again, that rain is mainly off to the north and the west, though there might be a few light showers Tuesday morning, and then more or less after that we're kind of dry right through Friday. Just plenty of clouds around. So let's go back to the GFS and we'll look at the temperatures. So today you'll see temperatures are going to probably rise into the upper 60s. And then tomorrow we're going to probably get to close to 70 degrees. But again, with the clouds around, it might keep the temperatures a little down, a little warmer. Maybe in Jersey, it looks like it has a 76 over Toms River. Wednesday, we are into the mid 70s. Again, this is 10 degrees above normal. And then for Thursday, same thing. Again, hotter in Jersey, probably again, could be near 80 in Jersey, perhaps. And then it cools off slightly on Friday. With temperatures up into the lower mid 60s, and then Saturday we're back into the 70s. You can see the stall front syndrome that we're going to be dealing with here. You can see that front's just going to get stuck to the south of us on Sunday, and we're supposed to have a dry weekend now. It may not be because of that. We're supposed to have a trough come through and move some of this stuff out of here, but you know this pattern just stinks once again. And here is the dew points. So you see the dew points will be on the rise as we get into tomorrow. You'll be feeling those dew points definitely getting to the mid 60s, a little humidity around, and we're going to be dealing with that into Wednesday and Thursday too. You can see there's like a little backdoor front that tries to make it through, but it just kind of gets hung up, and then we have the Epsilon moving offshore. And we'll take a closer look at Epsilon too and some of these other models here. So this is Sunday. The dew points drop again. You can see it's stall front syndrome again. So yeah, I hate stall front syndrome. Hate it. Just a pain in the neck. Can't get nice weather because of the stupid climate change going on. It's not normal. October's supposed to be a dry month, yet it's been a wet month, and we've had a lot of cloudy days, and it's going to continue. So, yeah, weather update / rant, I guess. But that's why I said I hope you enjoyed Saturday, because I don't know when we're going to see another day like that. Generally, you're supposed to have plenty of days like that in October. I remember when I was a kid we would, but not anymore, as we deal with the changing climate and the climate emergency that we're in the middle of. But yeah, let's go ahead and focus on, today was the first day of the plastic bag ban. Let's focus on that and not focus on keeping transit alive, Mr. Governor. Yeah. So let's go look at some of the other models here. We're going to look at windy.com. I want to look at Epsilon on this. So this is Epsilon right here. So we're going to look at windy.com. I'm going to move this along here, and I'll put this on wind gust so you can really see it. There it is right there. You can see it's kind of a lopsided storm, but as we move into, you'll start to see it take shape. This is the European, and you can see here's Tuesday at 2 p.m. We already have, it's already a pretty strong tropical storm, and then by Wednesday, we've got ourselves, let's see, it's not strengthening as much as, still not getting up to a hurricane yet. You can see it's coming close to Bermuda, though. And this might kick up the waves, actually, even for us, actually, even though it's going to be farther away. It's such a large storm. You can see the signature on it. Quite a large storm. So as it moves north, it's going to strengthen, actually. And again, this is the Euro. We will look at it at some of the other models as well. Or wind gusts, right? Yeah, okay. And then as we move into Friday, see, it's not really in a big hurry, but you can clearly see that clear tropical configuration of this storm right here, with a pretty well-defined eye. Here's Friday. There it goes, moving up. And you can see it's going to kind of put us in an easterly flow. Here's Saturday. It's not moving very fast. Usually when a storm gets in the Atlantic, it usually races, but it just shows you that the jet stream is all screwed up. This is Epsilon right here. Still sitting around. This is Sunday. Let's see where it's moved to. Finally, it starts getting on the move by Sunday and starts moving out. And move out. Luckily, it stays out over the open wall. Look at Monday, though. Look at what the Euro does to it on Monday. Actually, this still looks like a tropical system, and it actually strengthens the winds as it moves east. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Let's follow this thing. This might wind up hitting Europe. This is the European, of course, but Wow, look at that. It actually gets it stronger as it moves this way. Look at this. This is kind of interesting. So yeah, this thing may wind up impacting Europe in some form or another. It's kind of interesting to watch that track like that. Let's look at the GFS. I'm going to back this up. Here's the GFS. Again, you could barely see it, but as we get into Tuesday, you'll see it start to take shape. Here it is. There it is. You can see it taking shape. Not as well defined as the Euro, though. Now it starts getting defined. This is GFS is a smaller storm. I'm leaning more toward the Euro, I think. But you can still see that slow movement. It's going to take its sweet time. Still there. Wednesday, yeah, it's taking its sweet. And it does the same thing. It actually makes it stronger as it gets further north. Look at that, 100-mile-an-hour winds. So that's crazy that it would do that. But that's what it's doing. Let's move it into Monday. So yeah, this is going to be a very unusual storm to watch. Yeah, this thing looks like it, with the GFS looks like it takes it perhaps into the United Kingdom. Oh wow, they could have some pretty serious wind gusts. So this could be a big storm for Europe. And who knows? Maybe it might still be it still has an eye to it, so this could still be a tropical system or a subtropical system or something. Very unusual to see that that far north. But again, due to climate change, that's what we're seeing. Let's go ahead and look at the. We'll go back to the European. We're going to look at the waves. Because this thing is going to kick up the surf. And we'll move this along to Wednesday so you get an idea. You can see the waves here out in the middle of the ocean. Got some pretty strong waves. Let's see if we're going to see any effects from that. Because we might as it gets closer, as we get toward Friday and the weekend. It's going to come close, yeah. It's going to come close. There's some really high waves. This thing's going to be sitting. It's not going to be moving very fast, which means it's going to have a chance to generate some swells, definitely for us. There could be some beach erosion next weekend, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. Look at some of these waves. Man, if we move it into when it really picks up strength, like around Tuesday, I don't want to see what these waves are. Crazy. Like I said, this thing might really slam Europe. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Really unusual to see this. But again, looking at the sea temperature, you got all this warm water around, and you can see, look at all this warm water here. 72 temperatures. So these temperatures are probably above normal. I guess our last stop will be earthandoldschool.net, and we'll take a look at that, and then I'm going to wrap up this weather update. So just very abnormal patterns going on with the weather once again, as we see. And we'll go ahead and look at that. So we got it on the wind right now. In fact, I'm going to change this to the upper air so you get an idea of the jet stream and where it is. And we can move this along and show you the problem that we have here. This is day 2, day 3. The jet stream just doesn't want to come down. And then it starts getting wavy. All right, that's as far as I got, but you can see it starts getting wavy. And that's the sign of climate change right there. When you see that, that's not normal at all. That is not normal. Okay, so let's go look at the water temperature anomalies here. Ocean and sea surface temperature anomaly. Let's do it. And why isn't it popping up? All right, there we go. So here you go. Here are the sea surface temperature anomalies, and a lot of above normal water in the Atlantic. That's what's going to keep these storms coming. If we look offshore right now, we have an anomaly of let's see, I can't read the thing. Whoa, at 2.1 degrees Celsius. So water temperature is almost 4 degrees above normal, 4 degrees Fahrenheit above normal off Long Island. If we go a little further out, look at that, 12.1 degree anomaly. So you have some cold anomalies too, but a lot more above normal than cold. Look at all this warm water. So it's going to be plenty for these storms to fuel, to give them fuel. And if we go ahead and we look at the actual sea surface temperature, pull this back up again. Actual sea surface temperature, you will see here that we're well above normal. So again, that still 68. That's warm for October. 65. And again, if you go look at that, still got 72. And look at that, 80 degrees still, near 80 degrees. That's enough to support a hurricane. Look at how far this warm water extends out into the Atlantic. So that's how this storm is going to keep its strength even as it moves far north. You get an idea of what's happening on our planet. It is not good at all. So that's going to wrap up this weather update. Take care, and thank you for watching.